Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Foolish Fish News for all your updates on esoteric and occult books, events, paraphernalia, and art. And we're starting off today with the Reign of Saturn transformed into an age of gold. So this is a new translation by Michael A. Putman for Rubedo Press. This is a 17th century alchemical text, and I mentioned it a few months ago, and all of the pre-orders have now all fulfilled, and you can now buy this directly from the publisher. So it's 78 New Zealand dollars, which is 50 US dollars. Yeah, it looks like a really nice edition, Smith sewn cloth bound hardback. Rubedo Press are really making a name for themselves, actually, for putting out really solid texts, really useful, solid texts. And this one is this one's a classic. So this 17th century alchemical classic. Links down below, of course. And here are a few pictures that they posted on Facebook to give us an idea of the inside and the build quality of the book. It looks really, really nice. Moving on to Revelor Press. So Revelor Press have announced pre-orders for the Book of Antimony. So this is a book, yet another book about the Black Dragon. And I recommend just scrolling down a little bit and reading that little blurb that they've written for us, giving us a little bit of background for the Black Dragon and an idea of what the book is about. So once again, it's spagyric work, so alchemical work, and it looks really, really interesting. There are two versions, there are two editions, a trade paperback and a hardcover, and the prices are up there. This actually looks quite solid to me. Revelor Press, once again, quite well known for the quality of their book construction, but also for the quality of their content. So I would buy with confidence right there. Speaking of buying with confidence and high quality, moving on to Anathema here, and they have shared with us a few screenshots of a few images of the inside of the upcoming Rod and Ring by Samuel David. And yeah, I mean, it just looks as gorgeous as you might expect from Anathema Publishing. They never really put a foot wrong, do they? I was really interested in this contents page and the structure of it, and how how the whole thing just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's they never cease to impress me, to be honest. It's something that I'm sure many of us are looking forward to. And staying with Anathema Publishing, it turns out that after asking, Anathema Publishing have bowed to social pressure and are in fact putting out a hardcover edition of The Hanged God. When the Wolf's Head was published just last year, I guess, and was so successful, people were saying, can we please have the first book in as nice a quality? It was difficult at the time for Anathema to make that book available in hardcover, but it seems that they're going to go ahead and make a couple of nice hardcover editions for us. So that's very exciting. Yeah, I can have a read of that update right there. Moving on to Hadean Press. So Hadean Press they put out their schedule a little while ago, but my attention was recently drawn to this. Thank you, Said, by the way, for drawing my attention to it. The Night School Volume 1, The Sworn and Secret Grimoire by the Master Arbiter. I had no idea what I was really looking at when I read this for the first time. Translated for our age by Count Abaca. Like, who's Count Abaca? It turns out that it's Jake Stratton Kent who is dipping his toes in the world of grimoire forgery. So, very well established tradition, grimoire forgery. Yeah, so this is his offering to that medium, the Swan and Sweet Secret Grimoire. Quite a nice name for it, actually, Master Arbitel. Naturally, who else? Yeah, it seems that the paperback is available for pre-order through Amazon, but if you are interested in the hardcover, there are going to be 500 lithographical copies, and of course. Yeah, just keep your eyes on the Hadean Press website to get more details on that. Alternatively, check out the Foolish Fish News every week. I'll let you know as soon as the pre-orders start, or at least the reservations start. Hadean Press usually asks you to sign up for a particular newsletter for a particular book if you're interested in it, and then they'll send you details of when the pre-orders start. Sticking around with Hadean Press for just a few more moments. Sorry, I'm stuttering. It turns out they're taking a short break from the 12th to the 18th, but the good news is that they seem to have found a solution to the Brexit issue, which is hitting really hard many UK-based small publishers who have they have a lot of clientele abroad, right, and namely in Europe, and it seems that Hadean Press have found a solution with an EU intermediary. However, it could take a little while to get that up and running, up to 4 weeks, they say. But in the meantime, they've got an eBay page, which you can check out for any of their current offerings if you live in the European Union. Sticking around with the European Union just for a couple of more moments, Cyclic Law have made a few of David Chaim Smith's books available, and it seems like my video yesterday had some kind of effect, since the review that I made of the Fountain of Wisdom seems to have put that particular book out of stock for now. I can't imagine that it's out of stock entirely, but it's really nice to know that those books are available in Europe. I just ordered The Deep Principles of Kabbalistic Alchemy through Cyclic Law, since that's the first book in his series, and I can't imagine that staying available for much longer. I know the second book is already completely out of print, and so is the third. Moving on to Miskatonic Books, they are making available this classic essay on demonology, ghosts and apparitions, and popular superstitions. So this is a classic book, which Manifesto Infernal, which I'd never heard of, and a cursory Google didn't help at all. I wasn't able to find them, but Miskatonic Books are making this book available for pre-order. There are only going to be 150 copies of this book. I'll just give you a quick look at the inside there. It looks like a nice edition. There we are. Moving on to the 2021 Wicca, Witchcraft and Magic books, winners of the Visionary Awards. So this is the Coalition of Visionary Resources, and it seems that Matt Oren has once again taken gold with his Psychic Witch. Probably rightly so. I've got hold of this particular one, and it's very nice for anyone wishing to get a little bit more practical with their magic. Great for beginners, and plenty of great tips for not so beginners as well, so that's really nice. And then really nice to see, of course, that Lon Milo Duquette and David Schumacher's was it encyclopedia of ceremonial magic, took the silver. I had no idea about this book. Horse Magic took the bronze. Dominic Leo through Wiser Books. It looks very interesting. So there we are. Moving on a little bit to some paraphernalia here. Some gorgeous jewellery, or certainly interesting jewellery by Morbid Anatomy. I showed you yet last week their classes and their events, but I didn't show you their very striking jewellery. I was looking at this handmade eye brooch with blood tear and the glow-in-the-dark earrings there. But that's definitely not where it stops. We've got this willow and urns signet ring. We've got, just quite a lot of really, really nice jewellery, and some very strange jewellery as well. I think this colon ring takes things to certainly a direction that I wouldn't have necessarily thought of going. We've got an inverted torch necklace here in sterling silver. Various prices, some more affordable than others, but all certainly at a reasonable price. This monstrance bone pendant from Mechanical Whispers looks really, really beautiful. You can pick the material that you actually want there. And what else do we have? Just a couple more there. Saint Maria cross and so on. Some really, really nice things. Links down below, as usual, as with everything else that I've shown you here, naturally. The 2022 Glastonbury Occult Conference tickets are available to buy. So that's going to happen on the 19th and 20th of February 2022. You can buy your tickets already. And there is already program for that. And I was very excited to see that David Rankin was going to be talking there. So David Rankin, a very, very well-respected Kabbalist, Thelemic Kabbalist, I believe. And let me see, Jake Stratton Kent is also going to be speaking on conjure magic, the structure and process of effective ritual. There we are. Lots and lots of other really nice names as well, and very exciting looking lectures. All right, and moving on finally to the board game of the week here, the Forests of Pangaia, which I thought looked really nice. So the idea is that you are Gaia, and you're sending out spirits to perform rituals to bring life into this new world. I thought that was a really nice concept, a peaceful strategy board game. I can't really quite wrap my mind around what that would be like, but I'm happy to believe it. 40 to 60 minutes is kind of the sweet spot for me for a board game. I just really like that very Princess Mononoke meeple there. Those of you who may know a little bit about Studio Ghibli and so on. It looks really, really sweet, really, really nice. I thought it was a nice concept. The prices are reasonable as well, actually. €50 for the standard edition, €55 for the premium edition. So that's it. 150. That's for the retailers who want more than one copy. There we are. Thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and to subscribe down below. I'm not sure in which direction it is. See you very soon with another video. Thanks ever so much. Take care. Bye-bye.